it's unsafe for me to do so. Now, I called the Oregon, well, actually, I called 911. 911 sent me on to uh, Nebraska, or sorry for saying Nebraska State Patrol, Oregon State Patrol. You see how complicated this gets? If it was just Colorado, it would be a lot fucking simpler, but I didn't have a safe place to be in Colorado. You want to pretend like I should be fine with the scary fucking environments I was stuck in. You want to tell me it was my choice, I shouldn't have done this and I shouldn't have done that. No, I shouldn't have had to. No matter what fucking jurisdiction I'm in, it doesn't fucking matter because my predators can reach across jurisdiction. They can reach across jurisdictional lines. Ted Bollinger, well, he can go and kill my sister whenever the fuck he wants. Most of the communication issues that we have had with people is they want to go out of their way to misinterpret or reinterpret whatever the fuck they want. Thank goodness I have my little recording device. I don't know if it's too full to record what just, transpired and took place. It's recording again too, of course, but I mean, holy shit. The last thing that I need is the fucking same bullshit. So what, they're gonna tell me that it's not the State Patrol's job, and then what, fucking 2 years down the road after I've been assaulted by the sheriff here and the fucking State Patrol here, then magically they'll do so? I mean, that's what happened in Nebraska. It's not their job. It's not their job. It's literally nobody's fucking job. Nebraska State Patrol, it's not their job to investigate the police. Well, look at Michelle DeCini. Look at Sarah Nelson. Look at Michelle Quinn. Look at Polly Olson. Don't fucking lie to me. It is Nebraska State Patrol's job to fucking do that. And now here I am in Oregon. They're pulling the same goddamn bullshit. They do everything that they can to show me that they can't be trusted. And then they want to tell me that they're trying to fucking help me. Are you out of your fucking mind? How are you helping me by sending my predators to talk to me? How are you helping me by telling me it's literally not your job? Who is a disabled person supposed to go to? Now, of course, the stupid cop at the State Patrol, well, they don't police the police. They don't police the police. Where have we heard this before? We heard that with, of course, the recordings in Nebraska, with the Nebraska State Patrol. And back and forth and back and forth. The night I was assaulted, or the morning I was assaulted by Scott DaCosta, I'd spent the night calling who it is that I was told to call. Nebraska State Patrol told me to go call. All right. Nebraska State Patrol told me it's not their job to police the police, just like the State Patrol here said just now.
For you?
Yes, sir. What's your name?
Deputy Carmody. We spoke on the phone a few weeks ago.
Yeah, a few weeks ago. See, I told you it's been going on more than a day. Of course, I've been recording it for over a month.
Tonight,
well, sir, there was several issues with your police here that have created safety issues for me, including with that old man over there in the RV. I've got a recording on here.
With
local law
my
enforcement.
body cam's on, just so you know.
My stuff is always recorded.
Have you already spoken with a supervisor or?
I have.
I'm just a road cop, man.
I have, and I've been blown off by them, and they told me to get a hold of the victims' rights advocates through the, not attorney general, district attorney. That's right.
Yeah.
And
how'd that work out?
It didn't. She got the same treatment. I got the mentally ill treatment. She blew me off. People are not taking the safety risks seriously. They're not taking the situation with Natalie Bollinger seriously. You guys, I have the meeting room at the library tomorrow. I have the meeting room already set aside for myself from 1 o'clock until 6 o'clock. You guys are free to come down there and talk to me in an environment. It is the public library. It is a safer environment for me.
Okay.
It is also a place where I can
Sean,
turn on my computer and
can I
record
interrupt
it.
you, man? I have no desire to be rude to you, but what can I do for you? Because there's only 3 of us on in this county, and we're busy. Is there something that I can do for you right now?
I need to be taken somewhere safe where I am.
You've been in this car here for weeks, and you look safe to me, man.
See, there you're making assumptions. I'm trying to tell you about the problems.
Okay.
The problems with the...
Can I get you a mental health counselor to come out here and talk to you? Would that help?
See, I almost got to say something, and then, of course, it started talking again.
Sean, you're calling 911, and this is not a life and death emergency.
It is.
And I'm the only available duty car right now, so I don't have a lot of time to just stand and talk to you. If I can get a resource
That's
for
the
you,
thing.
I'll
I
do
don't
it.
need you to talk to me. I need you to listen to me. And
Right.
and you keep talking over
All right.
me. You ask
Go
me
for it.
questions,
Go
and then you
for it. I'll
talked
listen
over
to you.
me.
Go for it, man.
You know, I can't even remember what question you'd asked me. And that's the issue. You guys talk over me. I'm in an overwhelmed state. I'm in a state of crisis. When you guys do that, I'm overwhelmed. It is very difficult for me. I'm autistic. So before I speak, I have to rehearse it in my head so that the words will come out right.
Okay.
I have to rehearse it over and over. And any deviation from that, when you interrupt me, I have to try to go back to where I was at. And then I have to explain to you when I lose where I was at, why. It's because I'm overwhelmed. I'm not always like this, but I am now. I've been trying to get help for weeks. I don't have an advocate. I don't have a guardian. I can't get one for myself. I am developmentally disabled, and my rights as a developmentally disabled person are being denied. My rights as an American citizen are being denied. I can't have that. I can't have my little sister being at risk and me being forced to flee state because of what the officers did in Colorado and what the officers did in Nebraska. I can't handle the fact that no matter where I go, even when things happen in that jurisdiction, I got to go to 300 different places because I don't have an advocate, because I don't have a guardian. I can't defend myself without one. I get blown off without one. I get talked over without one. I get told that it doesn't matter because people aren't doing it right this second. You know, that old guy over there was going to assault me in Starbucks over the shit that you guys pulled. Literally, he was going to, or not in Starbucks, but in McDonald's. And if it weren't for the 2 kids that you guys talked to and told that I was schizophrenic, and that guy who was the guy with the rocks was doing methamphetamines with me in my car, is there room in my car for another person? That was highly inappropriate for them to tell those kids that. Now, those kids, thank goodness they were there when I went to go get breakfast at McDonald's, because when that old man over there in that RV, the one who literally called me the N-word, and it is recorded on my fucking YouTube channel,
Hey, Sean.
he was going to assault me.
Just take a deep breath right now. You're working yourself all up, man.
Sir, I've been at this for 6 years.
I know, but you're getting all worked up.
Of course I'm worked up.
You're telling me something.
It's because when I say it calmly and collectively, it's blown off and not taken
My
seriously.
friend, I've been standing here for, I don't know, at least 2 minutes listening to you. And you just spun yourself up into a tizzy, man.
No, I didn't. You did by interrupting me and by
You
not
asked me
understanding,
you
so I
asked me
tried
come
to
here, my
explain
friend.
it.
You asked me to come here.
Don't call me friend. We don't know each other. We don't go to each other's barbecues. You see that? They're awful nice about fucking blowing you off and talking over you. This is law enforcement at its fucking finest. This is what it is really like when you are homeless and disabled. This is what it is really fucking like. You wonder why I have no respect for the fucking police? That's it, right fucking there. That is it in a fucking nutshell. I never had an advocate, never had a guardian, never had a victim's rights advocate. They tell me I can't turn it in because I'm in the wrong state. Well, I tried to turn it in while I was in the right state and the right jurisdiction, and it still didn't make a difference. You're making me go to the fucking officers I'm trying to turn in. That's literally one of the officers I was trying to turn in. And he wants to call me his fucking friend. Wants to call me his fucking friend. I told him we're not friends. I don't go to his barbecues. What'd he do? He left. See, that's the thing, is I need someone to help me, to make these phone calls with me so it is taken seriously, so I am not blown off and blown off and blown off. Fucking stupid cops. There is a safety issue with these officers. I tried to get somebody from a different agency because, well, like I said, that situation was with, well, the sheriff's department as well as the police department. Both of them were there and present for that. Both of them took part in that. Which ones in specific? Well, they're going to have to look at their body cameras and probably find that they did no wrong. Now, would a jury find that they did no wrong? Probably not. So, from 1 o'clock to 6 o'clock at the library tomorrow. I wasn't able to get this last time, but this time I was able to get a room reserved for 5 hours. That's 5 hours that I can make those calls on my own. 5 hours that I can call these places that someone should have called with me way, way earlier. I can't do these things for myself. That's why I had to depend on these people who didn't keep their words. Fuck the police. Fuck this entire goddamn country, and I hope Russia does nuke the fuck out of us. You know why? Because those of us who are tortured by you Prada backpack wearing motherfuckers, well, you can't hurt us anymore. Because them nukes will get rid of it. Them nukes will get rid of the problem. All these people who wanted to make the suggestion of fucking killing people. And then, of course, without anybody there, without a guardian or an advocate present at any point in time, I was forced to do these things by myself to get the mentally ill treatment because I didn't have assistance. I had empty words and expectations. Lots of people had expectations of me that I'm not capable of. That's why I posted up that mandated reporter training. There's a reason that I posted up about mandated reporter training, is because it explains those dynamics that I've been explaining to you for years. Why does the mandated reporting law exist? You notice when Molly Smith went in with me, well, I don't get to post that up, do I? Why don't I get to post that up? Because at some point in between when Officer Brian Valenzuela illegally stole my computer, that computer needed to go to one of those agencies there that would look at it. It was full of evidence. Brian Valenzuela knew that. But because I had to go in alone, Miss Peaches was going to go in with me, but last minute, because she had her son Phil with her, she didn't go in. She made me go in alone after all those promises that she made. The problem is that she didn't keep those promises. None of those people did. Dan Faber, he was typing today that he wasn't ever intending on helping me. He was never going to help me turn that into the cops. Ever. And guess who else was in that string? By string, I mean I sent out texts to 5 people, 5 different people at once, including Megan Misigatis, and also including God, what's her name? See, obviously it's a very complicated situation. Marcia Estrada. I also presented to Marcia Estrada and Megan Misigatis. Well, I explained to them the crimes that they committed. As mandated reporters, Marcia Estrada is trained. So Marcia Estrada knows I'm right, and she was smart enough to shut her yap. She's taken the Fifth Amendment there. Yeah, I'm willing to bet she didn't think that her diagnosis would come back to bite her in the ass. She's the only one out of all of the doctors that I was trying to see. She's the only one that I got to see long enough to make a diagnosis of schizophrenia, and she said I'm not. She stated outright that I'm not. I ever tell you fuck the police? Now, by repeatedly spreading that lie, to this day, that I said, police, kill me. No, I said please, Please. But nobody ever bothered to share my side. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody but me. Not one of my friends ever bothered to try. Not one. You think Miss Peaches was sitting there listening to my videos? The way these web wingnuts were? No, she didn't give a fuck. She didn't bother. My older brother didn't give a fuck. He didn't fucking bother. My mom didn't give a fuck. She didn't fucking bother. Now, of course, you get to hear that officer. Sure, he fucking talked nice while he was blowing me off and talking over me. And I explained to him, I did my best to explain to him, especially in a heightened state, especially since, obviously, that's one of the officers I was trying to turn in. See, that's the thing about the issue. That's why this conflict of interest, that's one of the officers I was turning in. He admitted just a couple of weeks ago, yes, he was a part of that situation. How the fuck is that supposed to work? How the fuck am I supposed to get an officer who's already blown me off and given me the mentally ill treatment, and then he wants to call me his buddy? Fuck you! You fucking porker piece of shit! What, you want me to fucking say nice things about him? Hell the fuck no! He talked nice. Don't call me your buddy, we're not buddies. Don't call me your friend, we're not friends. Those are manipulation techniques and manipulation tactics. And as soon as I called him out on it, well, sure enough, what the fuck did he do? He fucking bounced. Because his bitch ass knew I already was aware of his fucking game. Knock that shit the fuck off. At least I got his name now. Now, you know, these fucking people could bother to ask him now. Now that it's recorded and I got his name, I can say, ask him what day it was and what time. And then go and collect all of the body cameras, and not just yours. It was Hood River Police Department, as well as the Sheriff's Department who was out there that day. And I'm sure they wrote a fucking report about it. I hope in that goddamn report they wrote the names of the other fucking porkers who were fucking there. Fuck Hood River. Yeah, the people are nice. They're nice. That don't make them good people. Nice doesn't mean good. Good people take a fucking stand. Good people stand up for what's fucking right. These are not good fucking people. These are not good fucking people. They're nice people. In Chapel, Nebraska, they're not good people and they're not nice people. They're cowards, straight up. Cowards and punks and prison-ass bitches. So you notice every time that, well, he'd give me a couple of seconds there before interrupting me again, and then he'd interrupt me again, and then he wants to tell me he listened to me for 2 whole fucking minutes. Well, thanks for that. Also, thanks for admitting that you were one of the fucking porkers who was here. Now let's find a fucking solution. Oh, there he is. There's his fucking vehicle again. That's right. Keep fucking moving, pig. Now, am I disrespectful to the cops because they're pigs? Yes. Absolutely I am. I have less respect for cops than I do for soldiers. At least soldiers leave this country blissfully ignorant of what the country's really about, believing that it's really what mommy and daddy's house is. Well, at least they're not victimizing American fucking citizens. Jesus goddamn Christ. Cops are victimizing and murdering American citizens, and you guys help them cover it up as long as those people are poor. The more poor they are, the better, right? That was weird because the cops pulled over at Tumlum Lumber, and then it looks like there's somebody parked in the street over there, but I can't tell through the trees. You see how impossible it is? I'm not allowed to get aggravated. I'm not allowed to get agitated. Meanwhile, I'm aggravated and agitated because I need an advocate. A real advocate. And also, Meg Messigatis needs to take that off of her title. She cannot call herself an advocate if she's not going to advocate, because police officers can get away with committing crimes by trying to claim that I had an advocate. That's exactly what they did. Instead of Meg telling the police, she told me, don't tell me anything you don't want the police to know, because even though the cops won't do their fucking jobs, I'm still going to fucking try. So don't be such a fucking idiot. Fuck the police.